What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vault. My name is Money, and yes, I know we're still in a corner of a basement. It's a process. We're renovating a little bit here, getting the feng shui on, if you will. I digress. Basically, I'm currently in the middle of uploading like 4 videos to YouTube. I'm in the middle of editing the script for next month's video essay, and I wanted to take a break from all of this content that I'm working on to do something a little different, to kind of recharge a bit, and also to kind of have this video on the back burner so when the rumors start actually happening, I can release this. So basically, this video is going to be what I think we're going to see for San Diego Comic-Con 2021. So typically before any major Comic-Con, I do like a wish list type video. I want to see XYZ. This video is going to be more of what I think Funko is going to announce and what I legitimately believe we could see from Funko. I've got about 24 things or so that I want to roll through, so we're not going to waste any more time. But if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing it. It helps the channel grow. And if you like my suggestions, leave a like on this video. And if there's something that I missed, leave a comment down below letting me know what you think we're going to see from Funko for San Diego Comic-Con 2021. So I'd like to preface this video by saying that I don't think any lines that were announced at Funkoween this year are going to be a part of San Diego's catalog. And the reason I believe that is because a lot of those new lines and stuff are going to be coming out in November, which means they're still in production. What I mean by that is that we're not going to see any new Nightmare Before Christmas exclusives for San Diego. We'll probably see one for New York Comic-Con because that new wave is coming out around that time, if that makes sense. So the first thing that we're going to go ahead and talk about here are, it's actually a pretty easy bet, and that's 2 more Diamond Pokemon. So if I had to bet money on who we would have saw for every major convention this year, I would have bet that we would have gotten 1 Evolution and 1 starter for each major convention. And that pattern was set up from Emerald City when we got Diamond Vaporeon and Diamond Charmander. Now, WonderCon kind of screwed that prediction up. So what I think Funko's going to do is they're going to go ahead and bring Squirtle and Pikachu as Diamond exclusives. It makes sense for Funko to want to bring the mascot of Pokemon to San Diego Comic-Con. It's the biggest Comic-Con of the year. And then Squirtle is kind of 50-50. It could be Bulbasaur. It could be Squirtle. My next prediction is from The Office, and I am predicting that we are going to be getting Dwight Schrute in either Meredith's wig or Stanley's wig. Now, we got a Funko Shop exclusive Dwight and Pam's wig with the snowballs. And I mean, if there's one thing that convention season's good for, it's for a Dwight variant. We're not going to get a Michael. We're not going to get a Jim, as much as I would love a different variant of another character. It's going to be Dwight because Dwight is so popular. He's such a big character in The Office. I also think we're going to get a Seinfeld exclusive. You know, this line was announced back in late April, early May, I believe, and they're already hitting store shelves. So I would have liked to think that Funko thought ahead to do a Seinfeld exclusive. Now, personally, I've never seen Seinfeld, so I can't really predict exactly what we would get, but I imagine it would just be just kind of a slight variant, nothing too crazy, maybe like an outfit change or a head swap on a character. But I definitely think that a Seinfeld exclusive was in Funko's head when they were making this first huge wave of pops for Seinfeld. I'm also going to say we'll get a Parks and Rec exclusive, and it'll probably be an Andy or a Ron Swanson variant. I don't think that they would bring Donna or Ann or Chris to a convention. Hopefully that'll be in a third wave of Parks and Rec pops. But I think maybe seeing, God, what would I want to see from Andy? Maybe Andy where he is in his Chuck Liddell UFC costume, or maybe Ron Swanson in his pirate outfit from, every Halloween episode he wears that same outfit. To move into Marvel, I have some predictions that I actually feel really, really good about, actually. So from WandaVision, I'm going to say we're going to get Jimmy Woo. I don't think they'll give us another Wanda or another Vision. We got Agatha. We got the twins. There's no real other major characters that they would do. And when WandaVision came out back in January, that Emerald City Comic-Con pack probably was already in production at that point. So, and a lot of people didn't expect Jimmy Woo to be as popular in WandaVision as he was in Ant-Man and the Wasp. So I imagine that Funko made the second wave of WandaVision pops, knowing a few spoilers, knowing a few things here and there, including that Emerald City 2-pack, and now I think that San Diego is a great time for them to do Jimmy Woo as a pop, and I think it's definitely something that a lot of fans would like, so why wouldn't they do it? For Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I'm not happy with it, but I think we'll get a Carly pop, who is the main villain of that show. She wasn't a good villain. I didn't like her character. The whole show felt a little pieced together and chopped up because there was a plot line that they skipped on, and they had to rework some of the stuff because of everything that was going on when they were filming. So I think Carly is a safe bet. She's not a part of that second wave of Falcon and the Winter Soldier pops. We got U.S. Agent. We got a Brandon Winter Soldier, a bunch of Captain America, but we didn't get Carly, and that seemed a little weird to me. So I imagine that we will definitely be seeing that pop for San Diego Comic-Con. I also think that the Avengers Mech Strike line is going to get an exclusive as well. I imagine that it'll be... I don't think they would do a brand new character like Mech Strike Spider-Man or Mech Strike Venom or something. I think what they would do is maybe do a metallic version of Captain America or a metallic version of the Hulk, because the glow-on went to the Funko shop. And then if I had to pick a Mech Strike variant that I would want to see, it would probably be a glow-in-the-dark Doctor Strange. The Mech Strike is from the comics. I understand that. It's not my thing. I don't collect it. And I think it deserves to get a Comic-Con exclusive just to kind of see how it sells. I imagine share with GameStop or maybe Hot Topic. Probably GameStop, though. All right, so next up we have Disney, and there are a few things I'm expecting to see from Disney, and one of those things is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Pride Pop. Now, the Pride Pops have come out in two separate waves. We most recently got a second wave announced with Stitch and Wally, and I'm expecting us to get a Comic-Con Eve to pair with the Wally. Kind of just makes sense to me. The Stitch is great. The Diamond exclusive doesn't look that great. I saw the Diamond Ursula in hand the other day, and I didn't like the Diamond with all the different colors. It just kind of looks like a thrown together art project when it has the Diamond, but just the basic Pride Pops that aren't Diamond look very nice. I like them a lot. I think they look great. So I think having an Eve to pair with the Wally would be awesome, and I think it would be great to give more representation to Wally, and more importantly, more representation to Pride Month in general. From Riot and the Last Dragon, I'm going to predict a Sisu variant. I know we already had the glow one go to Walmart, but I think we'll get either a diamond or a flocked version going to Barnes & Noble. It just feels like a Barnes & Noble exclusive, and it seems like a very easy variant they could do for Riot and the Last Dragon. Haven't seen the movie yet, but I heard some great things about it. I'm low-key waiting for Disney to make it free, because I already pay for Disney Plus. I'm not going to spend $30 on another movie. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I think it makes sense to do a variant of that Sisu variant to go along with the glow-in-the-dark one, and it's not going to sell well, not going to be popular, but it seems right up Funko's alley. Another pop I think we could potentially be seeing is a Jumba or Pleakley from Lilo and Stitch. They announced the Lilo and Stitch Wave 2, maybe Wave 3, I don't know what it is, back for Toy Fair. And it was just Stitch variants, and then you had the 10-inch and the flocked and the diamond and all that crazy stuff. And they didn't give us any other characters, so I would love to see Nani. I would love to see some of the aliens, but if I had to pick exactly what I would think Funko would bring, it would be a Jumbo and Pleakley 2-pack to maybe the Funko shop, or maybe share with Hot Topic. It'd be insanely popular. The Lilo and Stitch line is selling like crazy when they had that chase go to the Funko shop. We unfortunately didn't get any chases from that, even though we ordered a bunch of them, which was kind of disappointing because Danny loves Lilo and Stitch. But I think doing a Comic-Con exclusive for Lilo and Stitch is always great. We had the Baker one in the past. We had another one that I can't remember, but I'd like to see some other characters get there. And I think that now that we have this huge wave of just Stitches, I think it's more realistic to get other characters for the convention as well. My Star Wars prediction is going to upset a lot of people, but it's what I really do think Funko is going to do, and that is a Pride child from The Mandalorian. It kind of seems weird to me that they did so many popular characters, BB-8, Stitch, who else did they do? Wally, kind of weird, Tina Belcher. They did all these really popular characters from kind of all over the board, and then they didn't do a Star Wars one outside of BB-8. The child is so popular, why would they not capitalize on that? And with every convention giving us a new child exclusive, for the most part, Emerald City didn't have one, surprisingly, because Emerald City's green and so is the child. Kind of makes sense to them to lump it in with the Pride Eve that I predicted earlier. Kind of do like a two-part, maybe make one a Funko Shop exclusive, make the other a Hot Topic exclusive. Kind of feels right to me. So I am definitely firmly predicting that as the not only the Star Wars prediction, but the only Star Wars reveal that we're going to get for San Diego this year. Now to move away from Disney and all of its associated properties, I want to talk about something that's been a tradition at San Diego for years now, and that is Conan O'Brien. He does 4 pops for every convention. Last year was a little weird. They got delayed until around November or December of last year, but I'm predicting that now that everything has kind of settled down and we've known for a while that there's going to be no physical San Diego, Conan and his team probably were able to adjust and maybe are going to be on the cusp of announcing a virtual Conan thing where they're going to give away the Conan Pops to virtual audience members, which would make a lot of sense to me. So I am predicting the 4 Conan Pops for this year, I'm going to read it because I don't have it memorized, are going to be Loki or Vision Conan, Superman Conan, because we have a Batman, we don't have a Superman, Bugs Bunny Conan, because Space Jam 2 is coming out in a month, And then lastly, either a Godzilla or a King Kong Conan. There's always one Conan that is ridiculously stupid, and I think the Godzilla or the King Kong Conan fits that mold perfectly. So I think those are my realistic predictions for Conan. The only one that I'm kind of iffy on is the Space Jam one because it's so recent. And in the past, Conan has gone back and done Marty McFly, which is an older movie, because, he likes to keep it retro. He did a Jurassic Park one as well. Likes to kind of represent his stuff that he probably grew up with. So maybe the Bugs Bunny one is kind of on the fence, but the other three I feel very confident about. For Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, I'm going to predict no Pops. I'm going to predict Funko Soda, and I think it's going to be Roxy and or Lucas Lee. But I think doing 2 for San Diego makes a lot of sense, and Roxy and Lucas would be the next 2 evil X's in line if they are going to try and stay in order a bit, because we just got, what's his name, Todd, and we also got Envy Adams, so that would make a lot of sense for them to be the next 2 in line. And San Diego is a big enough convention for them to do 2 sodas, and it still feel pretty comfortable. So no Pops, 2 soda, both share with the Funko shop. No Newbury Comics like they did with Matthew Patel. Don't do it. Nobody wants that Newbury Comics anymore. So I forgot a Disney prediction. I'm going to throw it in here real quick. We got the Donald as the Musketeer from WonderCon. For San Diego, we're going to get Goofy. And for New York Comic Con, we're going to get Mickey, or maybe it'll be vice versa. They'll have Mickey for San Diego because it's the biggest convention, and then they'll give us Goofy for New York Comic Con. Either way, we're going to get both of them for these conventions. I am so sure of that. At Icons, I think we're going to get a limited edition Sour Patch Kid Diamond edition going to show only. We just got a blue diamond one that went to the Sugar Store, or It's Candy, whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't collect Sour Patch Kids because I don't like sour stuff. But I think that they did the blue diamond one, and it would be crazy for them not to pair it with another one. So I'm going to predict either a green diamond or a purple diamond Sour Patch Kid. And I'm going to say it's going to be limited to 1,500 pieces or 3,000 pieces, show only, only available to lottery winners. I'm also going to predict a Quake Funko Soda to go along with the Quisp Funko Soda that we got. I can't remember them doing a Quake Funko Soda, so I apologize if it does exist, but I can't remember them doing it, so I'm going to predict it. If it already exists, I guess I didn't do enough research. I did the Funko app, I did Google, I did eBay, didn't find anything, so I don't think it exists, but if it does, I'm sorry. As far as cartoons go, man, I want to say Ed, Edd and Eddy so bad, but I don't think that we're there yet. There's rumors going around that we're going to be getting a Courage the Cowardly Dog Pop, and I'm going to place that here at San Diego Comic-Con, that we're going to be getting a Courage the Cowardly Dog Pop shared with Target or the Funko shop, kind of similar to Danny Phantom for New York Comic-Con last year. I'm also going to predict that from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, we're going to be getting one of the following, just one, either Cheese, Coco, Wilt, Frankie, or Madame Foster. Those are my predictions to get one of them. Most likely, I'm going to say Coco or Frankie. Least likely, I'm going to say Wilt, because I doubt they would do a big box for Wilt, long and skinny box. I'm assuming for him as a convention exclusive would make sense to ship that. So I don't know. I guess we'd have to see, but definitely at least one Foster's Home Pop. And then I'm also going to predict a GameStop exclusive 10-inch Clifford the Big Red Dog. Flocked or not flocked? I don't know. Probably not flocked, but seems crazy to me that they didn't do a 10-inch one. They just came out a couple months ago, so it makes sense that they would do a bigger one for a convention exclusive. I would have bet money on a Funko Shop exclusive one, but, here we are. And the last thing that I wanted to predict was a pop from Space Jam 2. I'm predicting we get either a flocked Lola Bunny, the Brow, or White Mamba, and we'll see one go to the Funko Shop as a limited piece, maybe the flocked Lola as the Funko Shop limited piece, and then we'll see another one go to Barnes & Noble, GameStop, Hot Topic, what have you, one of those. Makes sense with the movie coming out July 16th, the week of the convention, or maybe the Friday before the convention. That would make a lot of sense. We'll get more spoilers from the movie through trailers, so they may feel a little bit more comfortable putting out stuff in that sense. Plus, all those characters got mystery minis, so why would they not do them as pops as well? So that is my prediction. Space Jam 2, 2 exclusive Funko Shop, and then a shared retailer. And overall, those seem like pretty realistic expectations for me. I would love to sit here and be like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Winged Dragon of Ra, let's get it. But I don't think we're going to get that anytime soon, unfortunately. I'd also love to say that I would love to see more Pops from Avengers Endgame, and I'd love to see a Monica Rambeau using her powers, but it just seems like too good to be true from Funko. I'm trying to be more realistic with my predictions this year, so that's what I am legitimately thinking we will get from San Diego Comic-Con 2021 this year from Funko. What did you guys think of my predictions? Do you agree with them? If so, leave a like on this video down below. And don't forget to leave a comment letting me know what you think we're going to see from San Diego this year. Is it anything on my list? Did I skip something that you think that I should have mentioned? Make sure you leave a comment down below letting me know what you think of my predictions and what you want to see yourself. Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider it. You'll be able to see the creation of this concrete wall turned into a studio of some sorts. For the time being, this is where I'm at. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the support. Don't forget to collect what you love, even when what you love is a very lame variant from Funko. And as always, I'll see you soon.